officially, and they will go to the scales to find out if they weigh in at the minimum of 3,200 pounds. Well, lots to give away here tonight, courtesy of McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC. We've got some trivia questions we got to ask you. All right, here's question number one. Did you know that there was one General Motors dealership in Winnipeg to ever achieve the #1 new vehicle volume for General Motors, while also achieving the award of #1 General Motors certified pre-owned volume in Canada? Which dealership was able to do this in 2021? If you can get down to the victory lane stage with the answer to that, we will give you a t-shirt, courtesy of...
Was it McNaught?
It was. You're right. McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC is the answer. All right, one more quick question here for you. We have one more t-shirt down there, Travis and Jack. All right, with up to 502 kilometer range, 33-inch diagonal LED screen, and an advanced Ultimum drive system, what is the name of Cadillac's iconic electric SUV coming in 2023? What is their SUV going to be called in 2023? Cadillac's electric SUV. Anybody have the answer to that one? Travis has got a t-shirt for you down on the victory lane stage. Nobody yet? Well, Travis, what we'll do, we'll hold that one for a sec. We'll bring that t-shirt back up to the tower, and they can come and answer up here as we got the Pure Stocks ready for their heat number 3 for McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC. Owen Anderson will start on the pole in the car number 40. Outside, the 19X is Corey Werbecki. Inside row 2 is the St. Andrews Towing 00. This is Greg Blonsky. Outside, the 14 is female driver Lindsay DeRoche. Lindsay DeRoche rolling off 4th. Inside row 3, starting 5th, is the 23M of Logan McDonald. Outside is Roger Beaujolais in the car number 37. And the 23 is Joseph Benoit. Joseph Benoit in the car number 23. Now we have a total of 8 on the racetrack. It looks like 7 on our lineup sheet, so I'm not sure who is the extra in this case. Looks like we got a couple number 23s on the lineup sheets. They are there. The 32 is not on the lineup sheets. I'm wondering if he might have been scheduled. Might be Brett Whitley in that 32, scheduled in heat number 2. All right, so now there are 7. And with heat race 3 in the Pure Stocks for McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC, here's Travis.
Carl waves the green flag, and we're going racing for McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC. Great start for the 19X, taking the high side and trying to get by the 40 of Owen Anderson. Greg Blonsky and Roger Beaujolais going at it for the 4th spot. The 19X with a bit of a bobble goes a bit sideways and makes Lindsay DeRoche go a little bit slower, and that allows Greg Blonsky to go from 4th all the way to 2nd in the span of 100 feet. And Greg Blonsky off the top of the track.
He did go off the top of the track, but that Monte Carlo driver, the 00, did a nice job steering back on the track and continuing on here. Blonsky, though, has lost track position.
The 14 going by the 19X now. That is Lindsay DeRoche in the 14, the only female competitor in the Pure Stock division. Roger Beaujolais getting passed by Greg Blonsky now. And the 23M of Logan McDonald going by the 19X. The 19X battling though. 4 laps to go for the 40 of Owen Anderson, who has a sizable lead on the 14 of Lindsay DeRoche in second place. Three to go for Owen Anderson. So Anderson first, DeRoche second, Logan McDonald third, the 19X of Corey Werbicki fourth, the 37 of Roger Boisjoli fifth. Blonsky down low, he now takes the fifth spot and now moves up and drops back down into sixth. Two to go for Owen Anderson. Great battle for fourth, fifth, and sixth positions. The 37 splits the gap between the 00 and the 19X and moves up into fourth. Checkered flags for the 40 of Owen Anderson. Second spot to the 14 of Lindsay DeRoche. Logan McDonald third in the 23M. Roger Boisjoli fourth. Greg Blonsky in the St. Andrews Towing 00 fifth. And the 19X of Corey Werbicki is sixth. And here comes the final car, the 23 of Joseph Buenoff.
All right, we had a correct answer on our last trivia question. We asked what the name of Cadillac's iconic electric SUV coming in 2023 is, and the correct answer is the Cadillac Lyriq. The Cadillac Lyriq will have up to 502 kilometers range, 33-inch diagonal LED screen, and an advanced Ultium drive system. That's pretty cool. I didn't have a 33-inch TV when I was a kid growing up. Now there's one in the new Cadillac. That is the Cadillac Lyriq, Cadillac's iconic electric SUV coming in 2023. All right, one more quick trivia question here for you. We need to know for McNaught, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. Here's the description of the vehicle. With a 0 to 100 kilometer time of just 3 seconds, 1,000 horsepower, and 11,500 foot-pounds of available torque, which revolutionary electric super truck is raising the bar? Is it the F-150 Lightning, the Rivian R1T, or GMC and the all-new Hummer EV? Which one is it? For a t-shirt courtesy of McNaught Cadillac Buick, you can come up to the east side of the announcer's tower. Which revolutionary electric super truck is raising the bar? That should be an easy one. The F-150, the Rivian, the GMC, Hummer. You have 3 choices there. Which one is it?
Is it the Hummer EV? It's the Hummer EV.
All right, you are correct. GMC Hummer EV. All right, trucks on. 96, Jared Kalanick will start on the pole. The 3 is Kevin Schick. Dave Buffy in the 2. The 91 is Matthew Grescu. The 14W, Jamie Weir. And Chris Adet is in the 20C. Look at the battle in turn number 1 and 2 as the number 3 way to the outside of the track. That is Kevin Schick on the move. This racetrack is awful fast here tonight. Six showing up on the board. Kevin Schick looking slick. Jared Kalanick in the 96, sponsored by McCoggan Builders, looking good in that second spot. The 2, sponsored by Dynasty Bathrooms, is none other than the ex-champion, Dave Buffy. He is also sponsored by McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC, that 2 truck in the 3rd spot. Matthew Grescu started 4th and is currently 4th. Three laps remaining. These super trucks are flying here tonight. Kevin Schick, awful strong in the number 1 spot. Kalanick 2nd, Dave Buffy 3rd, Grescu 4th. Look at them go. Dynasty Bathrooms 91 4th, holding on to that spot, unable to close up on the Dynasty Bathrooms 2 of Dave Buffy for 3rd. White flag is out, 1 to go. '96 is closing now for the number 1 spot. Look at this race in 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. It's going to be Schick, Kalanick, Buffy, Grescu, and the number 14, that is Jamie Weir, unofficially 5th in what was a great Pierce truck. Oh, it says pure trucks there. They're definitely pure trucks, but they're not pure stocks. They're trucks. Pure's trucks, it says right there. Okay, I'll cross that one out, Travis. How's that? The super trucks, not the pure truck. The pure super trucks? Maybe we'll have a new name by the end of the day.
I don't know if it's the pure super trucks. I know it's the super trucks.
We'll get it right. All right, we've got another trivia question up to the announcer's tower. All right, here's the question. Well, despite what the ladies say, sometimes size does matter. Which brand of truck features the largest infotainment screen in its class at 13.4 inches? Would it be the Dodge Ram, the Ford F-150, the Toyota Tundra, or the GMC Sierra? What is the answer for a good-looking sweatshirt and hat from McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC? Which truck has the largest infotainment screen in its class at 13.4 inches? The Dodge, Ford, Toyota, or the GMC Sierra? Come on up to the east side of the tower.
We have a lady here who says it's the GMC Sierra. That is correct.
All right. Congratulations. You win a prize courtesy of McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC. All right, rolling already with heat number 2 in the Super Truck division. We wrote that in now. Starting on the pole, the Oakwood Roofing number 19 is Rick Lowy outside the 7X, sponsored by Adventure Power Products. This is Brent Stagg. Row 2 is Tyler Kachuk in the 57 and the Modown Racing Engines 38. Rolling off 4th is Dan Klim. The Dimensions Insurance 42, Daryl Heinz will start 5th in heat number 2 of the Super Truck division. See, I've been gone 3 weeks. Normally that wouldn't have fooled me, but they are the super trucks, not the pure trucks. Let's try that again. All right. McNaught Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to serve Winnipeg and rural Manitoba for over 50 years. Here we go with heat number 3 in the super truck.
We're going racing. And Rick Lowy takes the early lead in the Oakwood Roofing Mary Brown's Chicken number 19. The Adventure Power Products 7S of Brent Stagg. And we have a yellow on the racetrack.
We do have a yellow in heat number 2 here of the Super Trucks. CoolDown.tv bringing you the action online. I'd like to thank them for all they do for Victory Lane Speedway. What a great looking broadcast. I've watched lots over the winter online, and I'll tell you, Cool Down TV does a fantastic job. Adventure Power Product 7S. Brent Steg, a former Lightning Sprint driver. Also raced some modifieds for a time in the Super Truck division now. I'm liking this new 2023 GMC. Now, you can own a new Sierra, get this, with a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine, which now offers 430 pounds-feet of torque. That's actually V8 territory with a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. We'll talk more about that, but right now it is time to go back to Super Truck heat number 2. Here we go.
Daryl Heinz getting a great start off there, sponsored by Power Up Electric in the 42 car. But Rick Lowy takes it right back in the Oakwood Roofing 19. Brent Stagg is 3rd, Dan Klim 4th, and Tyler Kachik is 5th. Lowy and Heinz doing a great job up front, but Rick Lowy still maintaining the lead. The Ron's Marine 42 now going to the inside of the Oakwood Roofing 19. And Lowy with a bit of a ball. Well, that allows Daryl Heinz to move up into the 1st overall position. Five to go for Daryl Heinz. Brent Stagg now being challenged by the 38 of Dan Klim. Klim with a bit of a bobble. So some pretty wide spacing between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. About 5 car lengths in between each car. Truck. About 3.5 laps to go for the Ron's Marine Power Up Electric 42. The Oakwood Roofing 19 a bit behind. Brent Stagg in the Adventure Power Products 7S is in 3rd. Klim 5th, or 4th rather. And the 57 is 5th. That is Tyler Kachik. Two to go for the Ron's Marine Dimensions Insurance Power Up Electric 42. And now Brent Stagg closing on Rick Lowy in the Mary Brown's Chicken number 19. White flag is out for the 42. And now there's a race going on for 2nd and 3rd. The 7S now challenging the 19 of Rick Lowy. And Lowy still maintaining the 2nd spot. But Stagg has one last opportunity on the low side. Your winner is Daryl Heinz. 2nd spot goes to Rick Lowy. 3rd to the 7S of Brent Stagg. 4th to the 38 of Dan Klim. And Tyler Kachik, he's still in turn 4 with a bit of a bobble. And he crosses the finish line in the 5th spot.
All right. Well, that'll do it for Super Truck heat number 2. Well, we were just talking about that new 2023 GMC Sierra with a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine. It offers 430 pounds-foot of torque. Now, the question is, can anybody tell me if that makes more torque as a 4-cylinder than the Ford V8 and the Ram V8 that is 5.7 liters? So the question is, does that new GMC